Good morning. Um, Again, as everyone been saying, thank you for doing this because when you're going through these options, you feel like you're alone, and it took me over 10 years to find a group like this who's just like me. So I'm similar to your background situation that's going on, with the exception of being a citizen to British, and I don't have an LLB also. Would that play a factor? Because I just only have an LLM from overseas. And of course, I've been completing JMs and LLM at George Mason. Um, and I do see your list of courses that you took. I did also notice that you were a JD student for maybe a semester or so.
Yes.
And like with all of that, I think I'm more so worried, and I did see the name of the I guess rep that looks over these for George Mason maybe students. I don't know. But I have seen her name a lot. How soon? I don't know, I'm just nervous. I plan on taking mine. Well, Mr. Benson says February of 2026. My mind has July of 2025. So how soon can she make sure you're on the right track, or you have to fully complete in order for her to make that decision? That
No, you can do it before. So
okay.
before I finished my LLM, I emailed her in February 2022. And when you email her, it's pretty informal. So it's not like when she writes back to you, it's not like anything is like totally set in stone. She'll just say, this is what our policy is, and you meet it or you don't. And if you don't, then it's, I mean, it, you have time before the bar exam you want to take to fix that. But I wouldn't feel like you have to have everything official and before you need to email her. If you have general questions about if you meet the qualifications, just send her an email because she's like a sort of normal person. Um, so and she's been nice to me in person and nice to me via email. So yeah, just send her an email, see if you qualify. It does make me a little bit nervous for you that I know you mentioned the JM classes not having an LLB. I don't know how that will go. I don't know like if they will count those as that being substantially comparative to a JD program. But you will never know unless you email her. So email her, see what she says. And for me, I didn't qualify with my credits when I first emailed her, but she told me what I needed to do. So find out what you find out, what your status is, and then she may tell you what you need to do to fix that. And then from there, you can set up about making the corrections you need, if that's the case.
Thank you. That's very much reassuring, because yeah, that's what I was on the fence about. Some people, they're not people friendly. So when you're trying to get like directions, in a sense, it's like, because I've gone through the California, I've gone through the New York, and it's like dealing with people who don't really know my situation, except meeting finally Mr. Benson, and he's like, look, this is what you need to do. This is the path. This is, I'm used to this, or this is familiar ground. So this is like really awesome. And, hopefully I'll have the courage to share my journey too, as you are doing. Thank you.
Hmm. So yeah, and when the DC bar is very busy, I wouldn't describe them as people friendly because they get slammed with phone calls and there are only six of them there. So, and they're busy all year round. But the woman I dealt with was like friendly and professional enough. And it was, everything was done with sort of without an attitude or anything. She just gave me information. So she's worth contacting. Deal bar.